All right, usually when we talk about LASIK eye surgery, we're talking about people that hate their glasses, want to get rid of them, get rid of their contacts. That's not the case with our next guest. In fact, Stuart Bacalchuk says he actually liked wearing his glasses, but he had another problem. Well, he's here with Dr. Motwani to talk about LASIK eye surgery today. Stuart, you liked wearing glasses. You said you wore a different pair every day.
I loved wearing glasses.
They were a style statement?
It was a fashion accessory.
Okay.
I was in the optical business, so it was important to create that thing where you had a different pair of glasses for every day of the week, just like your clothing. And I loved wearing glasses. My biggest fear with LASIK was I was afraid I was not going to look as good without the glasses.
So Doctor, that's exactly the opposite of what we usually hear. So it's a unique situation.
Yeah.
But what was unique about this, too, is your reason for going ahead with the LASIK eye surgery. And this is something that maybe a lot of folks haven't thought about.
For the last year and a half, and again, I've been in the optical industry. I understand vision. I went through 4 or 5 different prescriptions of glasses, and every time I did it, it would be good for a week or 2, and then all of a sudden I'd start getting headaches again. So for about a year, every other day I had a patch over my left eye because I just couldn't tolerate
whatever was going on.
Whatever was going on.
Well, let's get Dr. Motwani to explain what was going on. Why do some people, they can't wear glasses and it ends up giving them headaches?
You know, and the second part of this, and he was about to say it, is he hasn't had a headache since the day of his surgery.
Exactly.
And you know, and people forget when we're doing this, it's about also not just the laser, it's not about the surgeon, it's also about who's doing the measuring before we ever do it. And so if the eyes aren't measured right, and Stuart had a complicated prescription, and if the eyes aren't measured right, you're not going to get proper correction. And the nice thing is, when I measure the eyes, when we do these procedures, I measure it myself, and when we do it accurately on the actual cornea, it stays stable. So he has a consistent, good measurement. You avoid the headaches.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently with your prescription, it just wasn't precise enough what was being done.
4 different doctors, and it would work for the first week or 2. It seemed to work, and then for whatever reason, I'd go back to that uncomfortable state of, and I was presbyopic. I wore progressive lenses, so whether I was seeing far away or close, the headaches were just continuous.
And since the surgery,
I have not had a headache, nor have I had a sinus pressure of any kind. And it's fantastic. It's just,
I love that smile.
Don't you love the smile?
Makes my day.
Especially from a hockey player that still has his own teeth.
Well, not a very good hockey player.
But you do play hockey. And you were saying before, you know, you're getting ready, you have a new season coming up, and you never get to play without glasses. This is going to be a first for you.
Yeah, and it was hard to put glasses under a helmet.
I guess. But what happened if you didn't wear them?
I would just follow the crowd. Wherever the puck went and the crowd went, I went.
What, were you an enforcer? You didn't actually handle the puck.
Too small for an enforcer, but really a third-line player. If the other team didn't score while I was out there, we accomplished that job.
Okay.
If I scored 1 goal a year, it was a lot.
Well, let's see if we can move you up to the second or first line then. Oh, Stuart, it's great to have you here. Doctor, 50% off of LASIK eye surgery for the first 7 callers.
That's absolutely correct.
I wanted to thank Dr. Motwani. I mean, going to his office was like going to a family member.
It really is, isn't it?
We try to create that.
He saw me first. He's seen me with follow-ups, and his staff, it's just like being with family.
Now, I've called him on vacation, and he actually answered his phone.
I do. I do.
Well, actually, I think it was a lady that answered your phone, and then she handed you. That's another story.
That's another story.
I'm teasing. All right. Dr. Motwani, thank you so much again, and thank you for the great offer for our viewers. Because, folks, LASIK eye surgery has never been more affordable. It's not going to get any cheaper. The technology is right where it needs to be right now, and the doctor can help even folks that have been told they are not candidates. So 50% off of LASIK eye surgery for the first 7 callers. Go see Dr. Motwani. Thank you again so much.
Thanks,
really
Mark.
appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Stu.
Again, like
Thank
you said,
you,
Stuart, like family.
You've given me a new life.
Thanks.
All right. For more information, you go to san diego6.com and you click on San Diego Living.